Hey guys, welcome back to Witcher 3. We've been given the quest to meet the Pala at Fyke Island at midnight to help them with a some kind of ritual or something. So we'll do that later, but we've got the whole day. So what I wanted to do before then was see if I could find out what happened to Keira's goods. Somewhere up in Hangman Valley, I think. Let's have a look. Favor for a friend. I will put that on the map. Okay, up in Hangman's Alley. There's something up in Black Bow as well. Another quest. And also there's another Gwent player down in Midcopse. Where's Roach? There he is. Follow this path up to the north.
Go, go.
Hopefully this will lead there. This way, I guess. Oh, there's another horse rider. Oh, a bandit. Bandits on horse.
Kill him, strip him, then dump him in a ditch.
If I can draw them out. Let's see, let's see. It's going to be interesting. I've not had to fight like this before. Oh, gosh. I guess I don't. Do I have my spells? No, I don't have my spells either.
Gonna kill you.
Gonna run away. He's running away. Oh no, he's just turning around. Come on. Oh gosh. Get the timing right. Just a little bit too late.
Kill him, strip him, then dump him in a ditch. Gonna kill you.
Come on, Geralt. Oh gosh. I'm terrible at fighting on horseback. There we go. Goodness. Now there's a few more of them. I'll grab the fish anyway. I don't really want to go back for the other bandits. I think there's 4 or 5 of them, but
Slower.
I'm already having trouble fighting on horseback. And we've made it to the area where we're supposed to be looking for this stuff. Anyway, let's examine this.
Wheels. Merchant's wagon.
Merchant's wagon. This is where we saved the Nilfgaardian from the locals. Uh-oh. Definitely hear some drowners. Oh, what is that? A hag.
Drowners underwater. My favorites.
Oh, no, no, don't, Geralt, don't die now. Don't you dare die now, Geralt. Whew, okay. Oops, pressing the wrong button there. Okay, let's grab the loot. Have a look around. Is this what she was after? No? Maybe this is it. This little box. No, that's not it either. How many enemies are there? How many creatures? Okay, so I assume he was going this way. So let's follow these tracks in this direction. And see if I can figure out what happened to this wagon. Oh, it's gone off-road here. Okay.
Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well.
Maybe it got attacked by that hag. Ah, there's a wheel. How far did this wagon go? Oh, the driver must have been killed. And then the horses just veered off into the forest here.
Merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well.
Alright, let's grab the loot. There should be something for Keira here.
Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. A dry red from Zubran, southern slope. Notes of black currant and citrus. Pains the heart. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic though. Wonder how Keira will explain this one. Human, from an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it.
Okay, well we'll follow the trail there once you've made sure I've picked up everything here. Looks like I have. Rot Fiend. Oh, Geralt, out of the way. I always forget these things explode. Whew.
Hid and waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
Missing merchant's letter. Volker. We've hit gold, old friend. Not only have we sold all of our staff, we've sold it 3 times its cost. Our customer wants it all. Wine from Beauclair, cataplepis meat, pickled beef, pepper cinnamon, cloves. I'm telling you, old friend, everything. There's one catch, however. We must deliver the goods to Velen, to a village called Midcopse. I know, dangerous, what with the war and all, but think of the coin. I've managed to secure a pass that will get you across the Pontar. Then it's just a hop, skip and a jump, and you're there. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, he says. What could possibly go wrong? Well, looks like everything has gone wrong. And now I'm going to take this little box back to Keira. Find out why it was so important to her. Roach. Come on, Roach.
Come on.
Oh, I've run into an Andrea. Oh my goodness. Run into an dragon nest there. I think I'll just ignore them for now.
Slow now.
Is that blood here? There's nothing for Geralt to sense there.
Faster.
Anyway, so we'll just carry on to Midcopse. I do need to meditate for a bit to get those swallow potions back. Hopefully I have all the ingredients for them. Okay, Roach.
Take it easy.
You can just stand outside here and eat some flowers or something. Let's go in and talk to Keira.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you. But you must wait a bit.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. Became Vin Kafel.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Keira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
I did have a midnight contract with the Pella, but I'm sure the Pella can look after himself.
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Okay. Race Keira. Oh, come on. Race Keira to the meadow. Let's go. So I guess we're just following the line here. I don't exactly know where I'm going.
Yeah!
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
Ha! As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
There is also Triss and Yennefer to think about, but I'm sure Geralt hasn't been on a date in quite a long while, so why not?
Go, go.
Ah, here we go.
I thought you were a better horseman.
For the record, I was riding a mouse.
For someone who usually trots around on a roach, that shouldn't present a challenge. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Could have just told me what this was about right up.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner. Well, would you have helped?
If I'd known I'd get a glass of Zubaram dry in return, of course.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
All right, I'm curious. We celebrating something?
Yes, a return to the living. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
No.
Didn't destroy that workshop if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits. So?
Well, there is someone else. One or two. But it is Geralt we're talking about, after all.
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Really? Then close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough. Keira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not?
Okay. Where has she gone? I did see something. There we go.
A skirt? Guess we're playing hunt the hare, not hide and seek. Good. Won't have to fumble with fasteners.
I assume she's not too far away.
Shame. Could have kept her shoes on.
Wouldn't mind seeing exactly where we are on the map. Oh, all the way down there. Okay.
Now where's that Cinderella gone to?
Found me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I've nothing on me. But I'll think of something. Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. Bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Navir.
Keira? Where?
That was a spell.
Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle. The tower.
Quest completed. A favor for a friend. For the advancement of learning, let's track that quest. Find out what Keira's doing in the tower on Fyke Isle. Now, she did say she wanted to burn all the papers, but I suspect she's more involved than she's letting on, so yeah, not quite sure what's happening there. We are level 8, so it's about our difficulty level. The truth is in the stars with the soothsayer. He's on the eastern edge of Velen, I think. Defender of the faith. Did I fail the quest now to help the Pella? It's got a failed. Didn't say it was failed. So maybe I can still go over there and do that at midnight. Maybe it doesn't have to be. Maybe it didn't have to be last night. Maybe just any midnight will do. Okay, looks like we can still do that. It hasn't been failed. So that's good. I did want to play the Gwent player at Midcopse. Oh, there's a quest available here as well, which I missed. Just passing through. So let's go and do that. Alchemy supplies. Is that because Keira was here? I guess so. So I'll run up and see what that quest is all about. And then see if I can find the Gwent player at Midcopse.
Take it easy.
There must be something in these ruins.
The old god demanded 6 sucklings. You didn't bring but a single scurvy runt. No wonder he cursed us. I were doomed.
Another curse?
You's the one brought soured wine. Curse is your fault as much as mine.
Candles everywhere. What are these two up to? Look at all the candles. What is this place?
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the All-God, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
The All-God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. And suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All-God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that. So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us, you can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. Allgod said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and lotuses or some such will devour the harvest.
I could intercede on your behalf with this All-God of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
I've got a feeling he's some kind of spectre or something, so... what if I use the magic lamp? That help? Oh, I can't use the magic lamp here. Oh no, there we go. Is this the altar? Or maybe the magic lamp isn't gonna help, I don't know.
Oh, All-God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have.
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? How would that work? No answer from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground.
Okay, let's track this quest. There's nothing, no way someone could hide in there, is there? So imagine back here, there's a way to get down there. You wouldn't think it'd be too far away. Foglet decoction. Okay. Find the old god using your witcher senses. See if there's any entrance to some underground tunnel. Just head around the outskirts first of all. Pick up the Begatic Blossom. I think that's what this is. Aha! Spotted something.
Wine. Or more like vinegar. Someone drank it anyway. Could follow the scent.
Okay, where's the scent?
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
What's happened to Geralt's shoes? Did I... What's happened to Geralt? His boots. Let's put the trackers... Oh, the gloves. Okay, after the meeting, I guess, he took them off. I need to put them back on again. Let's go with the hunting gauntlets there. Okay. Oh, gee.
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Expected the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack, lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke, and suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called. A miracle. Thus, I became a god.
Parasite, more like.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and the Little then, Demanding prayers and offerings, given naught in return? I talk at least.
Well, I was not expecting that. I thought some homeless man would be down here. Oh, gosh. They can't offer more than they're already giving. Let's go for the middle option here. I don't think I should just kill him either, so let's go for number 2.
Listen here, lard ass. You're gonna be satisfied with what you get, or I'll feed you to the ravens.
Plowing reformers. No, fine, fine. I'll sup more modestly. But just till the end of the war, not one day longer.
Looks like he's killing the animals and things anyway. All God. What's he got in here? Sure he won't mind if I loot some of his stuff. Seeing as he's looting the common folk above. Okay, that'll do. Demetrium ingot. A few florins there as well. Alright. Let's head back up and have a chat with these two.
Anything new?
Talk to your old god, face to face.
And will he show us mercy?
He will. Promise to be pleased with whatever you bring.
I told you the All-God's merciful, understanding. Thanks, Witcher.
I guess I should tell them.
Oh, one last thing. Did you know there's a crypt beneath this hill? Might want to take a look sometime. Architecture's fascinating.
Okay, give them a little bit of a hint there so they can investigate for themselves if they want to. Now I forgot what I was doing. Heading off to Midcopse, I think, for a game of Gwent.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
That's it, Roach.
Okay, once more heading over this little track across the river. Looking forward to moving on to one of the other areas, maybe Novigrad. There is Skellige as well, but I think Novigrad is the easier section to deal with. I'll trap myself here. Oh my goodness. Okay, where is this Gwent player? Hattie of Midcopse. Okay. Now, did they say he was a young player? Is it a kid? A child, perhaps? Anyway, let's see. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Let's have a
You
chat with
play
Hattie.
Gwent?
They say Hattie's dim, but that just ain't true. Hattie don't know how to plough or sew, nor catch no fishes. But he sure can play cards. So Hattie plays Gwent.
So let's play.
Okay. I'm thinking of adding the Commander's Horn. It will mean there's 3 in my deck, but it's a pretty powerful card. If you've got any more than 2 units on a line, then double their... It's kind of worth having. So, yeah, let's see what happens here. He's playing the Northern Realms as well. 2 Commander's Horns. And I don't even think it's overkill. Could get rid of the Blue Stripes Commando though. Swap it for a Trebuchet. That's fine. Okay, so I'll go for the same, the Reavers Hunters. Let's just copy what he does. I'm assuming his deck is pretty good. So let's see if we can get the win. We've got some nice cards as well. Okay, now that is a bit of a hassle. Do have clear weather though. I just don't know how many of these fogs he has in his deck. I'm going to clear weather and hope he doesn't have another fog. Otherwise he's going to win this round, I think. Oh, he's got another one. Okay. He probably doesn't have a third one. 4 cards versus 6. I'm going to let him win this round. Although he's going to pick up another card. 6 versus 5 cards. Still got the card advantage. And I do have one more horn, so hopefully I can... Opponent has passed. Right. That's fine with me. Put Zoltan down. Oh, second horn. Okay, fine. I do want to have a look and see what cards I've got. Best one here is Death Mold. Okay. So I can bring Death Mold back. Another 10. Fern and Roach. Nice. Oh, these cards aren't affected by the horn either. Oh, we got Scorch. Nice. That's a nice card. So he's up to 24. I don't think I can Scorch. I don't think the Scorch is going to work here. I'm going to give it a try anyway. Takes out the commando there. Does give me the lead, and he's got his own Scorch. Oh. And we've won this game, I do believe. Let's use the horn here. Pretty close though, he's got a pretty good deck.
Addy done lost. It happens. Take your prize.
Thank you. 25 experience. And what do we get for that? Vernon? Oh, we got Vernon Roach. Nice. I'm going to take a look at that. I think he's a 10. 10 strength. He is 10 strength. Okay. Take out... I want to take out the close combat or the ranged? That's the question. Let's take out the close combat, I think. Put Vernon Roach in there. For 10 strength is pretty good. So there are some other players. All the way over there is the Soothsayer. Okay, so we do have the main quest line to follow, which is the Ladies in the Wood. The Trail of Treats. I think that's over here to the east. Yeah, it's near, well, past this town here. Trail of Treats, so it's probably in this, the crones probably have a hut or something in this swampy area. I think I might investigate Fyke Isle and see if I can just complete that. Where's the nearest boat? There's a boat down here. I should investigate the undiscovered location down here, as I'm pretty close to it. And then head to Fyke Island again and find out what Keira's doing over there. Here's a secondary quest for the advancement of learning. I'll put that on the map. Let's go to this unique location first. I assume it's going to be a monster's nest or something. Ah, drowners, yeah, I thought drowners. Oh, another water hag. Oh, where'd she go? There's getting to be more of those water hags around. Luckily they only come in ones though. So what do we have over here? A bit of loot, diamond dust and a runestone. Wyvern decoction. Okay. It's nice to get a little bit of extra loot. We're pretty close to is it Origin? No, there is a boat over there though, so I better grab that. And looks like I've left lots of boats here on Fyke Isle and Origin as well. There's quite a few boats. Let's go and grab this one though, it's the closest. Guess I'll swim over there. Maybe it would have been quicker to run. Okay. So, heading back to Fyke island once more. Fyke Isle. And hopefully that will conclude this this little quest line here. Because I do want to move on to some other areas. Still early in the morning, 8:40, so I've got plenty of time to get this finished today. Ah, okay, I don't see a fire or anything, so I don't think she's burning it to the ground. But let's just wait till we get a bit closer. And maybe I can wait there till midnight as well and deal with the... what's his name? Remember what his name is. The peddler. Not the peddler. What's his name? The Peller. Yeah, that's the one. See if the Peller will be here at midnight as well. Okay. I wonder if I call Roach if he will magically make his way across to this... oh, hang on a minute. There's a mob. They're all praying? Okay, where's Keira? All the peasants are here. At least I don't have to fight those rot fiends again. Oh, she has set it on fire. Yeah, and there's still ghouls to deal with. Okay. Right. Whew. Okay, let's grab the loot. That'll do. Okay, so I think there's just one way onto this island. How do I get through here again? Oh, can I climb over? Maybe not. No. Alright, here we go. Here's the broken gate.
A light. Top floor of the tower.
What's this green stuff? Oh, it's just a bottle. Oh, here we go.
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid, tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
This is suicide, Keira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Keira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
What are those notes?
Yeah, kinda. So before I go, I'll need you to hand me those notes.
All right, take them already. Farewell, Geralt. Or rather, see you soon.
We don't want her getting up to mischief over there, but she's probably going to get up to some mischief anyway. Anyway, I guess we'll see her when we get back to Kaer Morhen. What? Oh, there she goes. Okay, through the portal. And looks like this place has been cleared now of those ghosts. The mob are back, the peasants worshipping something over there.